Hello everyone. In this class, we will learn how to solve a question directly by applying directly standard formula, or just to reduce it into standard formula by taking help from trigonometry and algebraic formula. Before that, there are some theorem based on integration, so that we will learn some important results of integration. First one is derivative of integral of any function fx is fx. We know very well derivative and integral all are inverse process. So you can say both will cancel, so fx will come. In the similar way, integral of derivative of any function is again fx plus c. C will come because integral is there. Third result is k, some constant, into a function fx. So as usual, we take k common. In derivative also we take k common and integral of fx. Fourth one, sum or difference of any two functions whose integral is equal to sum and differences of their integral. So in this way we can apply for more than two functions also in the same, like fx plus gx plus hx, then integral of fx plus integral of gx plus integral of hx plus so on. So these three theorems we use in the solving questions. So let us see some questions directly based on standard formula. Question is here, e to the power, we write down this e to the power 5 log x, where question evaluate e to the power 5 log x, 5 log x base e minus e to the power 4 log x, e to the power 4 log x base e divided by e to the power 3 e to the power 3 log x minus e to the power 2 log x base e. So to solving this question, this is not in standard form, but we can change this into standard form. This formula you know very well, e to the power log of x is equal to x. This we can prove by taking log both sides. So here also we apply this formula. This can be written as e to the power log of x5 base e minus e to the power log of x4 base e divided by e to the power log of x2 minus e to the power log of x square. Everywhere there is a base e, no need to write base e. So apply this formula, it will be x to the power 5 minus x to the power 4 x cube x square dx. I think after that you can solve this. So x4 will be common from numerator, so x4 common, then x minus 1 in denominator, x square is common, so x square common, then x minus 1 dx. When you simplify this, you are getting x square dx. So integral of this is x cube by 3 plus c. So to find integral we have to change the function into standard form by applying some formula. So let us see next question. Question is tan square x, integral of tan square x. Tan square x dx. There is no formula for tan square x, but sec square x has formula. So integral of sec square x dx is tan x plus c. So we can change this into sec square x. So tan square x equal to sec square x minus 1, sec square x minus 1 dx. Now integral of sec square x, individual integral sec square x dx minus dx. That means integral of 1. So sec square x tan x and integral of 1. So 1 is the derivative of x. So x will be integral of 1. So x plus c. So here we apply trigonometric formula to reduce it into standard form. So next question, again evaluate. Question is here, cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha, cos 2x minus cos 2 alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha, cos x minus cos alpha dx. Again we have to reduce it into standard form. So here we will apply trigonometric formula in numerator. So cos x minus cos y. Cos 2x, you have formula into cos 2x equals to 2 cos square x minus 1. So 2 cos square x minus 1, and same formula we apply here also, 2 cos square alpha minus 1 by cos x minus cos alpha dx. When you simplify this 1 will cancel and 2 will common. 2 will be common, then cos square x minus cos square alpha by cos x minus cos alpha dx. So 2 you can take outside. Now a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So cos x plus cos alpha and cos x minus cos alpha divided by cos x minus cos alpha dx. So here alpha will cancel, sorry, cos x minus cos alpha will cancel. So you cancel this. After that you are getting 2 into cos x minus plus cos alpha d. Now integral of cos x sin x. So 2 into sin x, and integral of cos alpha cos alpha means cos alpha is a constant, so plus cos alpha into integral of 1, that is x, plus 2 into sin x plus x cos alpha plus c. So this will be your answer of this question. Now some more question. Write down. Question is here 1 by 1 plus sin x. Here again evaluate 1 by 1 plus sin x. Here also we have to reduce it to standard form, so that you multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus cos x, so that denominator will be 1 minus sin x, so that denominator will be 1 minus sin square x, and that will be cos square x. So multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus sin x, so 1 minus sin x by 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x dx is equal to 1 minus sin x divided by 1 minus sin square x, and 1 minus sin square x is cos square x, so cos square x dx. Now you divide separately 1 by cos square x minus sin x by cos square x dx. So 1 by cos square x is sec square x dx minus sin x by cos x tan x into sec x into tan x, sec x into tan x dx, integral of sec square x tan x minus integral of sec x tan x sec x plus. And this is the answer of this question. In the similar way, we can solve 1 by 1 plus cos x. Okay. Now another question. Question here, sin x by 1 plus sin x. Sin x by 1 plus sin x. Evaluate this. Here also in denominator it is 1 plus sin x. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 1 minus sin x. Then sin x into 1 minus sin x divided by 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x, again 1 minus sin square x, that is cos square x dx. Again we divide separately sin x by cos square x. So tan x sec x into tan x, sec x tan x, and sin square x by cos square x, that is tan square x dx, sec x tan x sec x minus tan square x. So the integral of tan square x, we can change it into standard form, sec square x minus 1, sec square x minus 1 dx. So sec x minus integral of sec square x tan x and integral of 1 x plus c. Your sign will change, so sec x minus tan x and plus x plus c is your answer of this question. Some more question. Sin psi 6x plus cos 6x divided by sin square x cos square x. Sin square x and cos square x dx. Here also again we have to reduce it into standard form. So in numerator we apply here algebraic formula like a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b whole cube minus 3ab a plus b. So we can change numerator in the form of a cube plus b cube, like sin square x whole cube plus cos square x whole cube by sin square x cos square x dx. Like this formula a plus b whole cube. So a is your sin square x plus cos square x whole cube minus 3 into a sin square x into cos square x and a plus b sin square x plus cos square x, sin square x plus cos square x. In denominator no need to change cos square x dx, everything will be remain same. Here 1, so 1 minus 3 sin square x into cos square x by sin square x cos square x dx. Now we divide separately. So 1 by sin square x cos square x. So 1 by sin square x and cos square x minus here 3 dx integral. First term 1 can be written as sin square x plus cos square x by sin square x and cos square x. Integral of this minus integral of 1. Again here divide separately sin square x cancel, then 1 by cos square x, that is sec square x, plus cos square x cancel, then 1 by sin square x, that means cosec square x. This dx integral sign minus 3 into x equal to integral of sec square x 10x and integral of cosec square x minus cot x minus 3x plus c. This is the answer of this question. So here we require trigonometric formula, algebraic formula to reduce the given function into standard form, and further we will apply some methods of integration also. So in the next class we will study methods of integration and geometrical interpretation of indefinite integral. So today till then you have to solve exercise 7.1 and learn all the trigonometric formula and formula based on integral. Okay, thank you.